This episode is brought to you by Red Wolf, the online pop culture fashion store with clothing, accessories, and lifestyle products for all geeks. We live in the golden age of cinematic universes. We have the MCU, DCEU, Monsterverse, and even our very own Cop universe, each with their own degree of success. Seems just about everyone wants to build a cinematic universe, seeing what Marvel was able to achieve. And this made me realize how we can build our own superhero cinematic universe based on characters that already exist in our Indian films. The idea started with me thinking about the slew of vigilante heroes we have in our Tamil film industry and wondering what kind of superheroes they could be. The idea soon expanded to include not just vigilante heroes, but also superheroes with superpowers, and even finding actual comic book counterparts for each of those characters to base them off. The idea is similar to Amalgam Comics, a collaborative publishing imprint shared by DC Comics and Marvel Comics, in which the two comic book publishers merged their characters into new ones, such as Super Soldier, an amalgamation of DC's Superman and Marvel's Captain America, or Darkclaw, an amalgamation of DC's Batman and Marvel's Wolverine. With that idea, I went ahead and began building a whole Indian superhero universe, or ISU for short, trademark pending, where I amalgamate an Indian film character with a comic book superhero. Take for example Money from 24, the guy with a watch that lets him time travel, and Wave Rider, a DC superhero who while attempting to time travel merges with the time stream and gains the power to time travel at will. Fuse them together and we get a superhero with powers similar to the Time Stone from MCU. He can time travel and has the ability to turn back time at will. Introducing the Watch. Now that we've seen an example, let's go ahead and create our ISU, starting with every superhero team needs someone who starts an initiative to unite the heroes against a threat that is too much for any single hero to handle. This could be Nick Fury or even Batman. How about we choose Akanda as our Nick Fury?
Both are not same.
Okay, how about Batman?
Both are not same.
Alright, let me think. Who else have assembled a team of superheroes? Oh, how about the Spectre? He assembled a team in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Let's go with Spectre.
Who?
Well, Spectre is a DC character created by Jerry Siegel. You know, the man who co-created this guy. So Spectre is a spirit that embodies God's vengeance on Earth. The spirit attaches itself to a human host and imbues them with the power of God himself.
Who are you?
I am vengeance. I am the Spectre.
Seeing how Akanda is the manifestation of Lord Shiva, this should be a perfect amalgamation. So in our universe, Akanda unites with the Spectre force to give us Rudra. Rudra, during his meditation, becomes aware of an imminent threat that is going to destroy the planet. Realizing the threat is too powerful for him to handle alone, he searches the universe using his third eye for powerful beings who can stand against this evil. The first superhero Rudra sees is Power Rider, a fusion of Arjun from Valimai and Marvel's Ghost Rider. Power Rider used to be a honest cop with an affinity for bikes. He gets murdered during one of his missions to stop a gangster, but is sent back from hell with his soul bonded to a demon and now can turn into Power Rider. He rides a bike engulfed in Hellflame and has supernatural abilities that he uses to stop crime. Power Rider is immediately able to sense Rudra watching him due to his powers and offers to join the team. Before we look at the next superhero, give me a few seconds to talk about today's sponsor, Red Wolf. I'm a huge anime fan, especially Dragon Ball Z. I still fondly remember the time I used to watch it on Toonami when I was 10. As an adult, I would like to hold on to those wonderful memories, and thanks to Red Wolf, I can now celebrate my love for DBZ with this awesome Goku Gi t-shirt. I also have this awesome hoodie with Master Roshi's emblem on the front and King Kai's emblem on the back, just like the Gi King Kai presented Goku. I also got this cool mug that has Vegeta screaming his famous line,
It's over 9,000!
Red Wolf also has a wide collection of other pop culture merch too. Check out this Spidey hoodie. and these awesome stickers. Head on over to Red Wolf's online store and use the coupon code IMAGES10 to get yourself a 10% discount on your first purchase. Link to the store are in the description below. Now, back to the video. The next superhero that Rudra finds is the Stranger, who turns out to be Onion, the vigilante with a multiple personality disorder, fused with another comic book vigilante with the same disorder, Moon Knight. Published by Marvel Comics, Moon Knight is the superhero persona of Mark Spector, a mercenary with multiple personality disorder who gets chosen by Khonshu, the moon god, to be his knight and avenge the innocent. The Stranger dons a silver suit and fights crime in the night. Along with his costume alter ego, he primarily uses his other alters to help him fight crime by gathering information from different social circles. This was almost a perfect amalgamation, and I'm very proud of this one personally. Every team needs a funny hero, or heroine in this case. A ghost with the ability to possess other people's body. Meet Dead Woman. Dead Woman is an amalgamation of Suji, the ghost from Maya Bazaar 1995, and Deadman, a DC Comics superhero who is also a ghost. Both Suji and Deadman are killed and come back as ghosts to exact revenge. They also have the same powers and are quite funny, so it was a no-brainer to fuse the two. Also, who better to play a funny superhero than the one and only Urvasi? But I think that is enough of the occult and supernatural. Let's try some science fiction. Rudra's sight now shifts to outer space as we see a damaged rocket ship hurtling towards Earth. Inside is an unconscious Gilly, an union of Velu from Gilly and Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon is one of the earliest comic book heroes, predating all the current superheroes, even Superman. Flash is an athlete who is skyjacked onto a rocket ship along with his girlfriend Dale and ends up on the planet Mongo, ruled by Ming the Merciless. Flash is a normal human who goes on space adventures and fights off villains using his athletic abilities and ingenuity. Who better to embody a swashbuckling athlete than our very own Velu? In our universe, Gilly, the star athlete, is recruited by a scientist to visit a planet that is on a collision course with Earth. This was the threat that Rudra became aware of. Gilly's mission to stop the planet from colliding with the Earth fails, and he's beaten up. Barely alive, Gilly escapes back to Earth to warn the people here. Rudra redirects his rocket to escape and carries the unconscious Gilly inside to revive him. After Rudra heals Gilly's injuries, he puts him to rest and goes back to finding more heroes. Just as he is about to meditate again, a weird rift in space appears before him and a man emerges from the rift. This is the Watch, the amalgamate we saw before. The Watch has traveled to the future and seen the destruction the threat causes. He has now come to Rudra to join the fight and save the Earth. With that, the team is formed and our 6 heroes try to save the Earth from another planet. But who is behind this threat? Well, let's keep that a mystery for now. Maybe I'll make another video for villain amalgamates. But for now, these are the 6 Indian movie characters who would be superheroes. Comment down below if you have any other such characters and comic book superheroes you would like to fuse. Until next time, this is Kishore signing off saying,
Both are not same.
Thanks to Red Wolf for sponsoring this video. You guys can support the channel and help me thank Red Wolf by using the link and the coupon code IMAGES10 to fulfill all your pop culture merchandise needs. See ya!